Good afternoon, Highland Oaks family. It is Friday, April the 24th, and I just hope and pray that you're all doing well as we continue to shelter in place. I'm sure you are anxiously awaiting the time where, life will return back to normal. We can meet back together again. I'm going to give you an update on our reopening here in just a few moments. But before that, I just want to remind you once again, we miss you terribly. And I'm hoping you're continuing to connect with us through our weekly devos about being sent in place, our Facebook page, our children's YouTube channel, and our students. We are just really looking forward to being together again. But until then, here are a few things you need to be aware of. First of all, thank you so much for your overwhelming response to caring and sharing. We have been stockpiled with groceries that will bring us through the month of May, and that's due to your generous contributions. But I want you to continue to look for food items that Becky Burrows, our caring minister, will be sending you this week via email. So please look at that and pick up whatever items you can as you make your way around the grocery store. Also, several of you have contacted us about camp, and we are still unsure as far as what we are going to do with our kids and our students for this summer, but rest assured we are making plans to have an exciting summer regardless of where we go for camp. And now to give you an update on our plans for reopening. Several of you have wondered, as well as my family, when will we ever get to go back and gather and assemble together in our worship center? Those are great questions. But as we continue to meet and pray as a staff, I just want to fill you in on some things that we know for certain. First of all, the Highland Oaks Church will for certain abide by whatever laws and whatever directives we are given by our local officials. We do not feel that it is necessary to buck the system or to try to be some martyr for meeting together. Once again, as I said in a sermon a few weeks ago, the church has not gone anywhere. In fact, I believe that the Highland Oaks Church is thriving right in our homes. Although it's different, I think it can still be a beautiful expression of who the church should be. Secondly, here's something else I know for sure. We are going to move forward with caution, which is different than moving forward in fear. We want to be cautious of our health. We want to be cautious of our vulnerable communities. And we want to be mindful that we are doing as much as we can to love each other well as the neighbors around us. We are also going to do strategic stages of meeting together again. Once again, I don't know what that looks like, but we are going to take our cues not only from our local officials, but also from the discernment of our ministry team and our shepherds to provide the best way for us to meet together again, whether that be in small groups, whether that be on different days. We are open to whatever opportunities we need to explore. Why? Because the last thing we know for sure is we are going to be driven by this question: what does love require? You see, that's the predominant question of any disciple at the Highland Oaks Church, really any disciple of Jesus. What does love of God and love of neighbor require? That's the question that's going to drive every decision we make in the coming weeks, in the coming months. And though I long to see you soon and hug you and greet you face to face, we are going to continue to be smart and to be wise, but most of all, be loving. Highland Oaks, be assured that your shepherds and your ministry staff and your preacher love you so much, and we can't wait to see you again. Have a good weekend.